Hi, everyone. This is Kim Williams, the Chief Executive for the Northwest Service Area. And today's Tuesday, January 19th, and I would like to take a moment to pause and recognize a number of incredibly important events going on this week. So first, on Monday, January 18th, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, a moment to pause and to reflect on the great work that he did, the sacrifices he made in order to bring to light the lack of equity in our country. There is still so much work to do nationwide, but we've also recognized much work to do in Providence here in the Northwest Service Area. So I want you to know that we are working hard. Kyla, our DEI manager, has been doing an assessment. We will have a lot more to share about that, as well as some interventions that are being made and some activities that are planned. So please stay tuned for that. Then January 19th, a year ago, was the day that the very first patient walked into a Providence Medical Group walk-in clinic. He acknowledged that he'd been to Wuhan, and our team just responded admirably. We were able to get testing done, get him discharged to a quarantine situation. There was no spread of the coronavirus from that first interaction. Truly remarkable work by a remarkable team of people, and I just really want to recognize and share my appreciation for their good work. So then that was January 19th, so exactly a year ago today. And then January 20th, that individual, the results came back from Atlanta that was sent to the CDC, and it was positive for COVID-19. Our BEST team, which is the biocontainment evaluation and specialty treatment team, had been drilling. They were ready, and that patient entered our facility. So, there was the BEST team, which includes many caregivers from many departments, but everybody in this organization stepped up and began to prepare for what soon became a crisis in our country, and certainly in Snohomish County. So I want to recognize that team that cared for that first patient, but I also want to acknowledge that many, many of you had something to do with ensuring when the next patients entered our building in February that we were ready. And that took a lot of work between January and February. I think appreciating the impact of COVID-19 on our communities can be very emotional. Many of you have had family members who have been very ill. Some have had family members or friends that have passed away from COVID-19. I want to make sure that you all know that there are resources available to you. An email's going out. There will be a number of links available. If you have a colleague that you believe is struggling, please don't let that go by in silence. Reach out to them, offer to help them. Know that you can reach out to your leaders. We want to help and support you. And, we've had to extend a lot of grace. Not everybody has the same beliefs that any one of us does. We all are individual thinkers, but people have been graceful and respectful. And I want to ask that we continue that really great work in honoring each other as Providence caregivers. As a way of remembering those who we have lost in this country to COVID, there's a national ceremony and a moment of silence at 2:30 today. If you're able, please take a moment to pause and reflect on this past year. And for many of you, you have cared for individuals who have passed away from COVID-19. Take a moment, remember them. And in addition, we will be lighting up our campuses as a memorial to those that have lost their lives to COVID. Collectively, it's been a really difficult year, and part of that healing process is acknowledging and reflecting on the losses and the hardships that we've endured. However, I also am so hopeful, and I hope that you are all taking advantage of becoming vaccinated. And we should be vaccinating other members of our communities soon, and that does bring light at the end of the tunnel. And then finally, January 20th, not only is it a recognition for the first COVID-19 patient being admitted to our hospital and being admitted to a hospital in the country, it is also Inauguration Day. And I believe that Inauguration Day has the possibility and the potential to be emotional for many people. Please remember your Providence core values. We will treat each other with respect. We understand that there are different ideologies. Not everyone has to think alike. That's what will make us a great country. So please be tolerant, be patient, be respectful, and let's get through this week, a week of lots of memories, a week of lots of emotion together as the Providence family. So thank you for all that you do. You are truly appreciated, and I am privileged to serve alongside each of you. Thanks, everybody.